All right, this is Crypto, where tyranny is defied. I posted an update last night, calling for sort of a temporary top, and apparently I got a lot of heat for that. But I actually gained a few subscribers, so that's pretty cool. So I wanted to kind of reach out and say thanks for subscribing. I would like to, make this a channel that will grow throughout this bull market. And a lot of people were commenting, thinking I'm like short, like long-term Bitcoin. No, like I'm very much a Bitcoin supporter. I love it. Just like I'm just ready for a pullback. Like I want to be able to buy some cheaper Bitcoin. And like we did look at some indicators yesterday that said that, hey, yeah, we might go up, to about 75K. That was one of my targets. And at this point, we're probably going to hit all-time highs. We pretty much already did. Actually, I don't know. I haven't taken a few hours off the charts, so let's see where we're at. Looks like we've hit almost all-time high. This is the 4-hour chart on Kraken, which I'm starting to use a little bit more, and I'm really enjoying Kraken. But yeah, it's 4 hours topped out. Are we going to stop right here? The thing is, on the longer analysis, let's see, daily is at an extreme high. We may not have been this high on the daily since the last top, the 69K top. So if that's not telling you, hey, this is probably overheated, it needs to cool off, I don't know what is. And what is, a lot of people are kind of fighting me on the internet. It's all love, and I was that guy a couple cycles ago. Like, there's no way it's going to go down when it was 14K. Like, I was one of the guys like, oh, it's just going to go up, and then it just kept on going down, down, down. Then we had that flu thing that happened. Like, I was that guy just like, we're going to keep on going up. But yeah, I don't know personally. I don't know where we're at in this market. There's no way, no one's going to know. Are we at the disbelief rally? Are we in the bull market officially? A lot of people are saying we're completely in the bull market now. Yeah, maybe. But there's no way to really know. You can try to use Elliott waves, but the Elliott waves are going to tell you a couple different things. We may be in our third completion of the first wave. Like, I'll get back into that in a little bit, I think. I don't want to go into that right now. But I just want to say, like, if I'm seem combative on the comments, I'm just trying to lay down some knowledge and experience. And I know people can get pretty heated and ugly about that stuff. And all fun and games, like, it's all good. But this is something I was thinking about yesterday. We've had this area of resistance for the last, God, how long has it been? Since we first started hitting these zones. Yeah, this was back in February 21 when we first got into this zone that it created some resistance, and then we got into it. We were kind of trying to get above it, the 69K top. Nice. And then we fell pretty hard and went into our bear market, right? So this level, it's going to be tough to break, and we haven't actually fully broken it yet. We're still kind of like at this, where are we at here? We're still kind of in this zone right here, right here, basically. And unless we break above decisively where we're at right now, pretty much 68.8, and get up and then create support, which I think we're kind of overheated. We're way too overheated. We're going to need to like have some consolidation, and that will probably be a consolidation move down into a falling wedge. These are a couple diagrams I made yesterday. If we are in a bull market full-fledged, which I don't know if this is a bit of a fake out rally. Honestly, I don't know for sure yet. But if we are in a bull market, we're going to create a falling wedge and then pull up. But that still would be a month or two of consolidation down. And it's possible we bull flag just sideways and up. Either way, like, there's going to be a cool-off period. This hype's going to end, and it'll probably end with the halving, more than likely, if I had to guess how it's going to go. Let's see if I can find. And a lot of people are also asking, like, how long have I been in the market? I've been in here since 2017. Some people were like, I've been Ethereum since $90. I was around when Ethereum was like $20. Like, I mean, I do have a full-time job. I work about 50 hours a week, and I'm a musician, and I do technical analysis. And I really kind of do this partially for my own, like, it makes me sit down and look at the charts, but also I want to help people, like, try to avoid the mistakes I made. Biggest mistakes I made were probably going in the margin on BitMEX back in the day, Bybit, and apart from that, just trusting centralized authorities like Celsius and Voyager, like, that burned me pretty hard. And just, you want to have your own wallets. Coinbase and Crypto.com are probably safe, but towards the end of this bull market, you need to take all of your crypto off and put it in cold storage. This isn't financial advice; this is just life advice. I'm just a dude on the internet, just trying to give my 2 cents. And a lot of people are like, we want to go up, we want to go up. If we go up now and we don't ignore all the technical analysis, eventually we're going to fall hard, and it'll be a quicker bull run. We'll be done by the end of this year. You won't be able to get in positions. The taxes will be harder. If you're buying right now, you sell under a year, you're going to get the higher capital gains tax in those countries. So just be careful. Be careful for what you wish for. What we want is like consolidation and, maybe a nasty pullback down to 48 or 50K. I mean, personally, I would really like to see 30-something K retested. And that would be crazy. Everyone would be like, it's so bearish. But honestly, like, if we got that right now, that'd be the best thing, because we'd be able to reset the charts. But it's possible that we're in a full-fledged bull market now, so we have to understand that. And yeah, I was going to do an Elliott wave count. So, like, a lot of people are going to be looking at this in different ways. Where are we in this cycle? And the Elliott wave is one way. Usually when you're in a trend, you get 3 waves up, 2 waves down. And then once you break that trend, it'll be 3 waves down, then 2 waves up. So in a bull market, it'd be 3 waves up. Now, yeah, there's different ways to look at this. I mean, you can look at this like one wave here. I mean, I don't think this bull market is done yet, but I mean, this would be 1 wave up, kind of. I mean, pretty much. 3, 4, 5. Some people would probably, some people may draw the first wave like that. I don't think that's accurate. So let's go to the weekly. This was all bear market consolidation, so I'm not going to let you consider that really a wave. If I can get rid of this. There it is. Okay. So really, I mean, is this all one big wave? I mean, you might be able to go to like here and to there. Apologies. And this is kind of one wave. But that's probably really the Elliott wave sequence we're looking at. We had 1 wave up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down, and now we're on this third kind of spike right now. And where does it end? I don't know. But this is the third wave of most likely the first wave of the cycle. This is probably what I like to think. I think this is the disbelief rally. And if this is the disbelief rally, this thing's going to be a lot more bullish than we even think. We'll come up here, consolidate, and come back down to 49, somewhere in that vicinity, probably till April, May, somewhere in there, maybe. Then we'll go back up. And this is what we want this to happen. Maybe come up for October, November, December. Down in January, February. Up one more time for spring. Where's the top? I've been saying 120. It might go up a little higher than that. I mean, that seems a little high even looking at that. But a situation like this makes the most sense to me. And a lot of people will probably be upset for me saying it. And, I apologize for that. Let's see. It's also a giant ascending triangle. Again, this would be bullish. And that actually would correspond also with trading theory, when we come back down and break out of this triangle at a 65 to 75% completion of this triangle, right? So this is what I'm thinking is going to happen. It makes the most sense. I'm sorry, the charts are overheated. Like, I'd love to just close my eyes and be like, yeah, everything's gonna be great and gravy. Like, a lot of people are hitting me up. They haven't hit me up all the time. Old friends, family members, that are kind of asking me what to do. They're not euphoric yet too much, but they're asking me what to do. And these are the old buyers, the people that were already in the markets. No one new is really asking me, how do I get in? I've been talking to some people, and they're starting to think about how to get in. And this next pullback, whenever and however it happens, that's going to be when you want to get in. So, am I wrong? I mean, the other scenario, the bullish scenario that everyone wants, I hope it doesn't happen. We go up, consolidate, and go up again. And that would take us... Yeah, I mean, that's what people want. They want it to end here. I'm not saying that can't happen. It's just what I want to happen is this one, where it's slow and more methodical. Because if we end here, it's going to be a longer bull market for a longer time. So there's those two scenarios. What will happen? I don't know. Let's look at hourly real quick. The hourly... oversold. I mean, I don't want to call a top, but part of me really wants to. I think we're probably at a top. We're at 60. We went down $300 just now. It's looks like we're getting a little bit of rejection here. So just hold on your horses, see what happens. But again, just keep in mind what I just drew. And I think the next year bull market for sure is almost guaranteed. But if we did come down here, I do need to readjust my Fibonacci level because it went up higher. But if we did come down here, it's the 0.382, 50K. I mean, it could even go down to 39.40. It's 0.618. If this is a top, 0.618, yeah, take us to about 40K. And 0.618 retracements are kind of common. That's the difference between this and that. And yeah, that's a big difference to some degree, but I don't mean to be rain on anybody's parade. It's actually raining outside, unfortunately. Let me make sure this thing's going. Okay. Look at the crypto bubbles. Another indicator that is bothering me. The meme coins are just going crazy. Pepe, Bonk, Dogecoin, Sheep. Everyone's talking about Sheep. I mean, bless their souls. I mean, I wish I was holding a little bit of Sheep. I'm actually kind of curious where we're at. Oh my god. Yeah, like, if you have Sheep, not financial advice, but I would be taking your profits and putting it in some coin. Even if you put it into Bitcoin or Ethereum, like, that's a better move. I'd probably do Ethereum and Solana, Link, Cardano if it was me. But this looks just completely ridiculous and overheated. I'm sorry. It just is. Kind of curious. What does... Whoopsie. Apologies. What does Dogecoin look like? I mean, actually, I kind of like Doge because, it's affiliated with Twitter, and I keep on hearing that, Elon's going to do something with it. Not to mention also that if it gets implemented into Twitter, maybe it'll become some kind of use case token. And it is mined on the same miners as Litecoin, which Litecoin I'm actually thinking about putting in a position in. I'm not really the most bullish on it. I don't really like the coin all too much, but it hasn't really run too hard. And I think at the bare minimum, you're going to get some gains somewhere at the $200. It might be soon too. $200, $300 range. I mean, it actually did make it a higher high in the last cycle. And if Bitcoin gets too overbought, overheated, Litecoin might surprise some people. One of my old charts, let's see, Litecoin. I actually have a big chart that I made about this coin long ago, probably like a year ago. But, if it makes a giant ascending triangle like this pattern, which I'm thinking Bitcoin's kind of making right now, I mean, the top would be around 377, and maybe we get another rejection, or we pull out of this thing and come on up. It needs to be readjusted a little bit. Maybe not. No matter. Regardless, I mean, I think there's probably room to run up with Litecoin. And if there's some bullish adoption, it's a faster coin than Bitcoin, and it holds more information. There was the Litecoin Foundation, which had some. Charlie Lee was in charge of it. He sold a bunch of his own. I don't know if he's going to pop back, but when they were actually, some exchanges were like, that was their primary currency. There was one called Crypto Bridge I was on. Rest in peace. Spent a lot of money on that, but its main thing was Litecoin, I believe. So, yeah. I wanted to look. Yeah, so that's just another, a little bit of a warning sign. Crypto Fear and Greed Index, where are we at now? It's probably euphoric, so 90. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. 90. We're topping. Temporarily. It's we might get another day of bullish activity, but I think we're about exhausted on this run, and we need to cool off. And I hope I'm right this time. We could get another week up. There's things that could happen, but I'm kind of calling it top now. So I think one of my other indicators is 3-day. 3-day can tell you some things that sometimes you don't see very often. I don't know. But I want to jump off here. If everyone who subscribed, I do appreciate it. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Just try to be nice. I'll be trying to be nice too. I know how the internet troll thing can go. But hang in there, hodl on. Get ready for a dip, I think. I think there's going to be some better prices coming. Likely what will happen is Bitcoin pulls back, maybe consolidates for a bit, and altcoins might do another run up. And then it'll chill. But it might just be a big swerve down too. So be careful out there, and catch you tomorrow maybe. Peace.